So, it's my Premier League table prediction for the 24-25 season, and it's starting right now. Hi again, it's me. Today, we'll be doing my Premier League 24-25 league table predictions, and we have new teams such as Ipswich Town and Leicester City, both in the Premier League. One of them back in it and one in for back-to-back promotions. And yeah, like I said today, I like to get at least 5 or 6 subs today. If we get that, that'll be extremely nice. As we start off, and make sure you get 200 subs by the start of the Premier League season on the 16th of August. It looks unlikely I'm going to get it right this Friday coming, but yeah, next Friday, 16th of August, Premier League starts. So 20th. I'm gonna go for Nottingham Forest, really. Seems harsh saying that, but third time lucky surviving, heck no. I don't know who they signed, I don't know who, yeah, but I'm really not gonna go down 20th, but I think they'll have a good fight, really, Nottingham Forest. See, unless was Sheffield United 3 wins and like didn't get to the 20s. Shocking. Well, I mean, Nottingham Forest will get to the 20s, but I think they'll be relegated 20th. As the 19th, this seems quite harsh. Southampton, 19th place. They're going to be doing a yo-yo down to the championship. Even though at that one moment they had an unbeaten record, 25 games unbeaten in the league, as Bristol City stopped them in mid-February, and they didn't have a very good start, a very good end to the season. And they got through to the playoffs, so, but yeah, still, also they have quite a couple of good players, but I really think will they gel too much in the Prem? I really think they will, but I really think it'll be too tight. I think they'll find it a little bit tricky. You know, I really think they're going to be going down. Right? It's Russell Martin's first time in the Prem, but yeah, but I really think they're going to go down. Right? So 18th will be Brentford. Seems harsh saying that, but that was a big call because there were a lot of teams around that spot, and I don't want to go for a newly promoted team, so I'm going to go for Brentford for this one. Ivan Toney sold. That's it. They're done. They would be probably, I'll bet them spot on, but if I had to move them, I would be up. As the 17th place, the team that will stay up, I bet King Power will have a pitch invasion at the very end. Leicester City is staying up in the Prem, 17th on the last day. Even though I know there's kind of point deductions in going for them in the Prem, yeah, it's kind of scary time for Leicester. Even they lost Dewsbury Hall to Chelsea. What is Dewsbury Hall going to be doing at Chelsea? I bet being on the bench all day, but like Anthony Gordon or England. No, yeah, but I'm living at Leicester. Steve Cooper in charge. It might be Jamie Vardy's last ever season in the Leicester squad. And I really think that Jamie Vardy is going to lead them to survival in the Prem. That's why Leicester, 17th place. As of 16th, will be Fulham. Yeah, you sold your best player for 40 mil to Bayern. And yeah, but I reckon Fulham will just end up being mid-table really in my mind. So yeah, but I think Fulham 16th place. I think it'll be just a season. I think it'll just be a mid-season for them. So yeah, Fulham will be 16th place. So 15th. I haven't even mentioned it yet. It's my team, Ipswich Town, 15th place. And I'm gonna be honest. I think they're going to be having a lot of fantastic games. I think they'll be having some famous wins, probably against Man United, Man City, maybe Liverpool, or Arsenal. Who blooming knows? I maybe think that Ipswich are going to be staying up. Parachute payments. They signed Liam Delap, Greaves, signed a couple players from Hull, really. They robbed them, really. And they signed one West Brom left back. They signed Ben Johnson from West Ham, signed a Burnley goalkeeper, Muntlet. Don't know, I think that's his name. I really think that Ipswich are staying up. They're making a championship squad, but I think they're staying up. But thank goodness that Ipswich came up, because if Leeds went up instead of Ipswich, we would actually have the same Premier League 2 seasons ago. That's what Matt said. The Ipswich are staying up, 15th place in my league table. As the 14th will be Wolves. Yeah, I really think it's going to be a mid-season again. It's going to be another boring season for them, really. There will be some moments that they might be in the relegation dogfight, but I think they'll fly out the table at the end. So I think 14th place will be Wolves. As for 13th, Bournemouth. 2 seasons ago, I backed them relegated. Nope, they survived mid-table. One of them was like very close, but this time round, they are staying up in the Prem mid-table quite comfortably. I think they'll guarantee survival like mid-March really. So Bournemouth are staying up in the Prem mid-table 13th. As the 12th place will be Everton. Final season. It's the final season at Goodison Park, so I really make the best of it. Just make the best of it. I think that's what I'm gonna be saying to Everton. Make the best of it. Don't get yourself in trouble because you'll end up having gore. And Sean Dice, I think he'll be a great manager. What a manager he was at the end of the season. What form they had at the end of the season. I thought they would be going down, but no, they survived at the very end. At a fantastic form at the end, and I really think it's going to lead them to mid-table 12th place. As for 11th, Brighton. I think they might be having a slow start, Brighton. I think they'll climb up to the mid-tables like before Christmas. I really think they'll be chilling in the mid-tables. I think maybe a draw specialist, Brighton, but I really think that Brighton will be mid-table. They have a new manager. He is actually the youngest in the Premier League's history, 31. He's younger than some Brighton players, which is kind of mental. And I really think that Brighton, they ain't going to challenge for Europe, so I think boring mid-table for Brighton. As for 10th place, Crystal Palace. This is going to be a good one. Now, they were kind of a dark horse that if they had that form at the start of the season, last season for Crystal Palace, they would have been challenging for like Europa League spots, which would have been madness. Yeah, Crystal Palace, they actually lost their best player to Bayern for like over 40 mil or something. But really, Crystal Palace, I think they'll spend that money quite well on some good players. And I really think Crystal Palace will have a top 10 finish again. 9th place. This is going to be a good one. West Ham. What signings they've made? They signed a Borussia Dortmund striker, signed Somerville, unreal signing that is, for free. That is insane. Probably the best championship player, one of the best championship players from last season, and still not get promoted. Somerville, what a signing that is. And they signed quite a lot of players, and they lost Ben Johnson to Ipswich, and yeah, but I really think it's going to be a rebuild season for West Ham. But I really think that West Ham, Claiborne and Somerville in one squad. Who's going to be playing? Who's going to be playing in that lineup? But I really think that Claiborne may have to play in striker. Really have to play 2 strikers and Claiborne on the right. Well, yeah, West Ham are my 9th place. And then heading to the top 8 now. And that team actually missed out on Europe again. Newcastle. Yeah, haven't signed any big players really, but they sold Elliot Anderson to Nottingham Forest. I think they're happy with the squad really. Eddie Howe, what a manager he is, he may actually potentially be heading to do the England manager. Well, yeah, but Newcastle, I really think it's going to be 8th place, but you will do good, but I think the teams in front of you will do even gooder. So Newcastle will be 8th place. As for 7th place, Conference League place, Aston Villa. Yeah, I really think Aston Villa, I think they'll be more focused on the Champions League than the Prem for like that one half of the season. Because, yeah, I think some games in the Prem, after the Champions League week match days, I think they'll be tired. Because they have to do their strongest lineup in the Prem and in the Champions League. And that's going to be insane for Aston Villa, but yeah, Aston Villa, I think you're going to be finishing 7th, but you will have a very good season in the Champions League and the Prem this season. As for 6th place, it's going to be Man United, FA Cup winners. 8th place last season, they were awful last season, but I know their rising talents are growing big time. They signed a striker, which I don't know, but I know he's actually said, Hoyland's injured, Euro's injured. It's the second wave is incoming for Man United, even though they have a $2 billion stadium going to be built in very soon. It's going to be mad. Why would he? Well, yeah, Jim Ratcliffe. I hate him really. And yeah, by the way, I think them signings. People were saying they're back into the Champions League spots. I don't think they'll get to the Champions League spots for at least 2 years. But yeah, Man United will finish 6th. As for 5th place, it's going to be Tottenham. No trophies in the past 17 years. Will they get a trophy before GTA 6 comes out? I have high doubt. I doubt it, but who blew it knows? I hope Tottenham wins the trophy soon. But yeah, but Tottenham, they've been alright. Their signing actually great. Former youngster from Leeds. What a youngster, he was like Leeds. But yeah, well, I think he's going to be a perfect player for Tottenham. And yeah, but I'm going to be for another 5th place finish for Tottenham again. As for 4th place, Champions League spots. 4th place, I'm going to go for Liverpool. It's Arnold Slot's first season after Jurgen Klopp left after 9 years of Liverpool era. And yeah, but I'm really thinking Liverpool. There's no signings going on. What is going on for Liverpool? So I can't say much about Liverpool really. But yeah, I think a 4th place finish. I'm finishing below Chelsea, which will be 3rd place. And I think I know who's going to lead them. I think, you remember all Enzo Maresca, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Mudryk, Cole Palmer. Yeah, Cole Palmer's been cooking. And then Cuckoo, all of them players. I think they'll all out gel together and make them lead up to 3rd place in the Prem. I think they'll all out gel. Todd Bowley is going to cook this season. As 3rd place, it's going to be Chelsea. Back to where they belong. As we talk to, it's Man City Arsenal for the 3rd season in a row. It's Man City this time. Man City are going to bottle it this time. They ain't making it 5 in a row. You ain't going to make me go to sleep this time round. You ain't going to go, touch some grass, Man City. Just touch some grass. But yeah, Man City will finish 2nd. They haven't pulled off any big signing. I know who they might actually pull off next. I bet they're going to pull off Iron Man something for Man City squad. But I doubt it. But yeah, Man City, I think this time they're going to be focusing on the Champions League. I think they'll be focused on the Champions League because there's a new format upon them. And you're going to have so many games in the Champions League. And they have to scrap every couple replays. I'm mad about that. Man City, you're going to come 2nd. As for 3rd place, finally it happens. Arsenal's winning the Prem. Arsenal is finally winning the Premier League. I think they'll reach over 90 points for the first time. And I really think that Arsenal, they are ready to win the Prem. They have Kai Havertz and striker, Declan Rice, Saka, all them good players. David Raya's on the permanent. I don't know what's happening with Ramsdale. I think he'll be a perfect one for the cup game. And I really think that Arsenal are going to be winning the league. And maybe focusing on the Champions League. I think they'll get to like the quarters again. Yeah, man, here is the full table prediction of the Premier League right here. And yeah, comment down below your Premier League predictions. Don't get offended if I say your prediction. Like, anyway, why is Brentford getting relegated? I'm saying that Brentford will end up mid-table. Anyway, why are you putting Chelsea that high up in the table? It should be around the mid-table mandems. But yeah, if it's your prediction really, yeah, comment down below your predictions. And yeah, fans, thanks for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.